Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday conversation with Nicky and Barry. Nicky is in... Morning, Barry. Nicky's in Wood Green. And where are you, Barry?
I'm standing next to the piano in Burwood at home.
Well, it's lovely to be with you. This morning, we just wanted to think a bit about music and Barry's kind of journey with his music. So we're going to go through a sort of guide to his musical and church life. So Barry, what is your first musical memory?
That's a really good question. And the answer is marching along in a Salvation Army uniform next to my dad, who was taught music by the Salvation Army and played in its band. They were very good teachers. And he played second cornet. It was pure silver and sounded fantastic. I tried to play one and couldn't, so eventually I played the piano. And I had a little uniform. It was tiny because I was about 5.
Oh, well, I think we need to see a photo of that sometime, of you in your uniform.
Yes, if I can find one.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So you never really played a brass instrument?
I did try. I tried many times, but it never sounded very nice. So I play black and white keys most of the time.
And you play it very well.
Thank you.
So when you lived in Yorkshire,
yes.
how long were you at the local Methodist chapel? And then why did you move to the big church across the road?
Yeah, well, our village was called Woodlands. And where Jean and I live now in Burwood, there is a village called Woodlands, which is so nice to see that on the signposts. But our village was in South Yorkshire. And every Sunday morning we went to Sunday school. The Methodist chapel was brilliant. The anniversaries in spring were fantastic. And eventually, surprise, surprise, they roped me in to play the piano and to play the organ. And I stayed there till the end of college when I was 22. And then the big church, the parish church of Woodlands, with an Irish vicar who was marvellous, he offered me the job because he used to get a lot of wedding bookings, and I started to play there. It was a 3-manual pipe organ, and I was dying to get my hands on it. So I just walked across the village green to the big church and stayed there for a while.
Oh.
That wasn't the church we got married in, though. The church we got married in was Adwick-le-Street, which is a Norman name and a Norman church. Fantastic church where one of our daughters got married too.
What an unusual name. Gosh, you'll have to spell that for me sometime.
Yes, everybody, the locals call it Adwick-le-Street, but it's Norman and French. It's Adwick-le-Street, which is quite posh.
Very, very posh. So, Barry, I think you want to play something for us now.
Yeah, I thought I'd play you a little bit of Charles Wesley, we did that every week at the Methodist Chapel.
Thank you for that. Thank you. That was really beautiful. Really missing you. For those people who for those people who are tuning in who don't know, Barry plays for us once a month up in Hale Church for our Holy Communion service, and we always have a lovely time, and we're really missing you, Barry. So thank you for doing this.
Thank you. I'm not very good, but I am cheap.
So the next question for you is, how important was the Royal College of Music in your career?
Well, I think it was absolutely important. It was vital. It was crucial. Because first of all, you got qualified, and I did a degree course and a postgrad course as well. And that eventually allowed you to get a good job in a good school, which is what I did to start with. But I always hankered after playing professionally and playing for cabaret and playing at weekends and playing for singers besides the schoolwork. And eventually I was able to pack in the schoolwork and do the cabaret and private teaching work full time. And then I was happy.
Oh, yes. Because I know I say, you know, you love tinkling, but that you kind of do your twiddly bits.
That's right. Thanks for my twiddly bits.
Do you want to play something for us now?
Yes, I'll play something from the Royal College. This is Beethoven's Pathetic Sonata, but only a short bit.
That was absolutely stunning. Thank you. Now, you just said about your cabaret thing, the cabaret influence, or that you love the cabaret thing. So,
Yeah.
what do you mean when you say that your playing is more cabaret than cathedral?
I just like the sound of that saying, you know, because I never ever sang in a cathedral choir. I was always in a village parish church. And it wasn't until I came to Fordingbridge that I sang with Tim and St Mary's Choir in Salisbury Cathedral. That was the first for me. But basically, my home is on stage with a cabaret act playing for singers. The thing I do best is to play for singers. Now, I play for choirs. I play for 5 choirs, which is incredible. At the moment, I'm not playing for any of them. We're all locked down and silent. So it's quite nice to have a change. So Jean and I are doing gardening and decorating, which is a change of play.
Well done. Well, of course you do support our Hales Angels so well, and we've been so grateful to have you with us. I mean, it just makes all the difference, doesn't it? And we have a really good time together when we do our little things.
We do. Yes, you introduced me to Hale and Wood Green Churches, and I've been there ever since, so you really can't get rid of me. But it was
thank
nice
goodness.
Experience. Yes. And we have a good time together, the ladies and I.
We do. And how long has that been? I think you surprised me when you told me.
Yeah, well, we came down here in 2011. So in December, we came 2 weeks before Christmas, which is a bad time to move, really, a really bad time. So this December, we will be here. We would have been here for 9 years, 9 happy years.
That's incredible.
So I tell you, Nick, the reason that we moved to Fordingbridge, there are 2 reasons. We have children and grandchildren in the southeast and the southwest. So if you think about Bournemouth, it's about in the middle. This is why the kids call us the Dorset B&B when they stay. We bought a house with a lot of bedrooms, although this room here, you may see a little bit of it, this room is all mine. It's where I teach and play and enjoy myself. So
lucky you. And you've obviously got a fantastic piano there as well.
Yes, it took 4 men to lift it in. We moved here as well because every year we go to Fordingbridge, have been going to Fordingbridge for 50 years to see our old friends Mary and Peter Adams. So eventually we said we'll move near to you, so that's what we did.
Well, we thank God that you did, and I thank God that that we met and we had that conversation.
Yes, we did.
So, do you want to play something else, which is a bit more cabaret than cathedral?
Yeah, I thought I'd play you a tune which is jazzy and religious, and it's nice, and it's called "I Say a Little Prayer for You." There we are.
That was lovely, very, very twiddly and twinkly.
It was, yeah.
So, apart from the Hales Angels, then the gorgeous girls here, you said you've got some other choirs that you do as well.
Yes. So I'll tell you about the men's group at St Mary's Fordingbridge. Chaps who don't necessarily sing in the church choir but like singing. And originally there were 12, and I wanted to call them the 12 good men. And now we're the sort of 9 fairly good men. Lost 1 or 2, one went to New Zealand, and they've spread about and dropped out, but we've still got a nucleus of 9. So they're the men's group. The ladies group is Hales Angels. I like to sing in the church choir, and also I like to play the Ferndown Coal Community Choir. They're all really, really amateurs. Some don't read music, but they're extremely keen, and there are 65 of them. So I like to play a Bechstein grand piano and play for them and play loudly. And we do jazzy things and light-hearted things, so I'm really in my element, really. And then finally, it's Fordingbridge Choral Society. They do the more serious side, so I have a nice, really balanced life and a balanced program.
I just don't know how you find time for it all. And maybe Jean just likes having the place to herself, does she?
Yes, I'd like to apologise to Jean for the last 7 weeks. She's got me at home all day and all night. It must be dreadful. So it's a good job she's an angel.
She certainly is an angel.
Yes.
So did you want to play something for us now?
Yes, I'll play 1 or 2 pieces, if I may, that should have been broadcast on Zoom about a week and a half ago. The first one's called Abide With Me, a prelude.
Thank you, Barry. And it's been so nice to spend some time with you this morning and have what should we call it? A musical moment together.
Yes. I hope it kind of sounded good, because going through a little iPad and computer, you never get the true sound. So I hope it was reasonable at your end.
Thank you so much. I'm sure everyone really enjoyed it. And we just want to wish everyone a very happy Saturday, and to make sure you tune in for worship tomorrow at 10 a.m. as usual. So goodbye from me and goodbye from Barry.
Bye. Thank you.